Hi, this is Frank Walker, and it's your Canon 212 update for Thursday, the 19th of January. Headline today, Apologetics doesn't move people, okay? Jesus moved with the heart. The heart, I'm telling you. False dichotomy. This is what this whole homily has, a bunch of false dichotomies. So apologetics isn't done with the heart. And it says above that, Francis equates those who think they're very Catholic and never have temptations with evil spirits who block the non-doctrinal attractiveness of Christ. So the thing that's attractive about Christ doesn't really have anything to do with doctrine. What is doctrine? Doctrine is the truth. So it's untruthfulness, or truthfulness is unattractive? Come on. You'd have to be a fool. You know, the Pew came out with this poll. Oh, 87% of the people love Pope Francis. That is not true. How could you love someone like that? He believes that the truth is bad. Apologetics doesn't move people. Francis tells Lutherans that simple little children show the path to Christ. Well, only in the fact that they're good and innocent, but there's more too. You don't follow them around everywhere they go. Francis lies to finish delegation. Luther's intention wasn't to divide the church, he said. That's a lie. Luther hated the church. He couldn't be more divisive. He was just like Francis, but, well, I think he was less sneaky about it. He was more direct. He could be. Scandalous Francis tells Finnish Lutherans that a shared conversion to Christ is the foundation of their ecumenism. Really? If you convert to Christ, you're not a Lutheran anymore. So that's a lie. That's just a trick, a word trick. Shared conversion to Christ. That's a scandalous thing to say. Francis calls his abominable commemoration of Luther important on both the human and theological spiritual levels. Francis is no intellectual. Is there a human level to something? Or is theological level not human? Skojic, Cardinal Koch's statements aren't surprising. Our liturgy has already become very Lutheran. Skojic told a story about somebody who wandered into a Lutheran church. Car broke down, and they invited him to their service, and how much it was just like a Catholic service. It was an eye-opening experience for him. And he can see that this is all a plan that they've been setting in motion for quite some time. Archbishop Chaput joins new thug Cardinal Tobin to welcome the prep docs for the next Francis Synod. I thought Archbishop Chaput was one of the good guys that took a stand and issued guidelines right away, and he caught a lot of flack for saying something Catholic about communion for the remarried and all of those horrible things that have been wrecked by Francis's exhortation, Amoris Laetitia. But here he is lining up, right, to get the whole next thing started again. I think they probably got at least 3 or 4 terrible things that they're going to do. And there he is, doing a good job, just like he was there when Francis pulled into America, rallying everybody in Philadelphia and the world meeting of families and all that stuff. Whose side is Archbishop Chaput on? The side of the church or the side of all this Francis heresy? Secretary of State Parolin finds transcendence in fraternity, praises religions, claims fear of Islamization is ahistorical, and the young don't appreciate the EU enough. That's 4 terrible things he said at once. Fraternity is not transcendence. Fraternity is an equality. Those are French Revolution communist principles. Transcendence is above that. In red, Anglican Ordinariate, no communion for unchaste, divorced, and remarried couples. No at peace with God exceptions. Okay, so somebody from the Anglican Ordinariate, which is really a periphery, has defended Catholic teaching in Christ. Joanna Bogle in the UK, Malta bishops didn't get their ideas from Amoris Laetitia. Really? So the people that are on our side, like Joanna Bogle, they're allowed to say lie as much as possible up until a certain point. And we're supposed to say, oh, thank you. Thank you for only lying up to that point. Philippine Cardinal Cavado blasts divisive critics of heretical Amoris Laetitia. You know, so we're bad. We're not Catholic now because we believe in the church teaching. Obvious Father Longnecker. Is Amoris Laetitia a change by stealth? I'd say that it's more than a change by stealth. It's completely out in the open and obvious. The only people that are confused about it are the people that are the Catholics. They seem to think maybe it's hidden there somehow, that what's in their face isn't there. Liberals know exactly what's going on. They see it. They know Francis is their guy. They're ready to stomp all over the church. They're not confused. Trump nominee Ryan Zink, where's Our Lady of Guadalupe socks to the confirmation hearing? If you see the picture, it doesn't really look like a stunt. You might actually like having Our Lady of Guadalupe socks on. You never know. Canada Muslim migrant sexually assaults 14-year-old girl at the high school dance. Isn't that nice? You know, they don't value women in that culture, the men that did that. They don't respect women. They don't respect the gift that women are. How great women are. They don't respect it. And it's a shame that this is happening. And it's happening so quickly. And up at the top, my cousin Gerald, that's Vox Cantoris' latest about his cousin who died trying to save a woman from drowning. Do we have one bishop like that? An actual Christian? Is there room for an actual Christian anywhere in the Catholic Church? That's your update, and God save the church.